Today, I'm headed to Reggie's Motorworks and we're gonna see what they're working on. Hi, this is John Linder with the Carmel Artomobilia. Today, we're at Reggie's Motorworks, and one of the things that's compelling about Artomobilia is that we get a lot of great sponsors, a lot of great people coming out, bringing their cars, entering their cars, etc. But one of the things that we're very proud about is that everybody that's involved in the Artomobilia is a car enthusiast in some way, shape, or form. Particularly our sponsors. They're just not there to sell you things. Sure, they have a lot of great services and product offerings, but one of the things that's very compelling is that they are really involved in the car hobby, both professionally and personally. So this is Reggie from Reggie's Motorworks, and they've been a sponsor for the last couple of years. And one of the things that's neat about Reggie's Motorworks is that they're car enthusiasts, but you've got an interesting background in cars, not just what you see today.
Absolutely. You know, I started out as a kid going up to Auburn to the auto auction and fell in love. Luckily, I had a mom that supported that passion.
Right.
You know, my first car.
Sympathetic towards it.
Absolutely. In fact, she helped me locate a 67 Mustang 289 for my first car.
Yeah.
Glad that I'm still alive.
Right.
And I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot about kind of tinkering and working on cars.
Yeah.
And then from there, you know, I went to college, kind of got lost in my early 20s.
Right.
Didn't, you know, I didn't have money to play with cars a whole lot. Didn't know quite what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But, you know, through a couple different professional choices, I found myself in a sales position and working with cellular phones of all things.
Yeah.
That job granted me access to driving all over the state, and I keep looking at cars.
Yeah.
Anything from Euros to old American classics and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
At a certain point, I hit this point where I said, you know what, I have to work on cars for a living or do something with cars.
Yeah. It's a disease.
It is absolutely a disease.
Right.
I didn't.
No cure.
No cure.
Right.
And
there's only symptomatic relief.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So at the time, I didn't have a plan. I leave my job with the company car and all the nice things that come along with a managerial position, and decide, you know, I'm going to go somehow work on cars.
Right.
My clients some of them were car guys. You know, one of them restored Tri-5 Chevys in a pole barn.
Yeah.
Another account was a towing company that would occasionally get BMWs. I happen to know a little bit about BMWs. I had already built myself a track car and done autocross and those types of things.
Yeah.
So I kind of put two and two together, and I went out to the auction one day and found some cars. I had to borrow $1,000 from a friend of mine to buy 3 junker old German cars.
Yeah.
And then I talked to my friend with the pole barn.
Yeah.
Drug him over to his place.
Right. Good friend.
Good friend.
Hey.
Yeah.
Here's what I'd like to do. By the way, they're going to come on the back of a truck. Right.
So I started taking cars apart and selling them on eBay.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot.
Wow.
I took, I think, 30 or 40 cars apart.
30 or 40 cars. Wow.
With really basic hand tools, no lift.
And just resold the parts.
Sold the parts
Wow.
to other enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And I met awesome people.
I bet.
I just, both locally, and I shipped to 6 continents. You know, every place but Antarctica, I sent old BMW parts to.
Wow.
And then that just kind of snowballed. People started asking me to work on their cars.
Yeah.
And now I'm living.
You had the parts.
I had the parts.
Yeah.
And you know, now I'm really living a dream that I had, that I didn't know that I was ever going to get.
Wow,
here.
that's fantastic. So you've turned what was kind of a side hustle interest into 6 bays. What's the staff size here?
We are 7 total.
7 employees, and you guys service all kinds of BMWs, from the newest ones to classic 2002s and that sort of thing?
Absolutely.
And you guys do not only regular service, like getting your oil changed or regular maintenance, but also enhancements. I noticed you have a Dynan, you guys do enhancements like those.
Absolutely.
And so it's really broad set of services. There's nothing, you know, no job too big, no fee too big kind of thing.
Right. And
Wow.
at this point, we work on all German cars.
Yep.
So, in fact, we've got factory trained guys from several of your German marques on staff. So, and
they know the cars.
They know the cars, and we invest in the tools. You know,
Yeah.
we buy the factory tools when we have the demand to do so.
Yeah.
We're not doing zip ties and duct tape.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
So.
That makes sense. Well, fantastic. That's an interesting story, and it's always fascinating how these guys get started and then continue to grow in their interest and hobby. And you know, I really appreciate you guys supporting the event over the years, and we'll look forward to having you back in 2018.
Awesome.
Thanks, Reggie.
Thank you for putting it on. It's a great event.
Appreciate it. Again, another great sponsor from the Artomobilia. Keep coming back. Continue to check out our website. Register your car online. There should be a link right below us. And we'll look forward to seeing you in August.